Hi there, my name's Aaron Landry, and I'm on an escalator made of wood.
And this is Espen Kraft. A few months ago, Espen made a video titled The Great Synthesizer Scam Overpriced Synths. And you can see his basic thesis statement in the description where he writes, "Synth manufacturers think you're a sucker. Why sell a synth for $1,200 when the guy is willing to pay $5,200? Putting flagship synthesizers along the lines of Gucci bags and implying that Tom Oberheim is rolling around in piles of money." Espen's video got the internet all hot and bothered. I had several people contact me asking me what I thought about Espen's video and suggesting that I make a video about it. I declined partially because I didn't really have much to add beyond what other people were saying, and partially because it was an obvious troll. But Espen's video came to mind when I watched this video titled How Much Do Guitar Pedals Really Cost to Make by Josh Scott of JHS Pedals. Josh was responding to a video by John Nathan Cordy titled Are Pedal Companies Ripping Us Off?, in which he took apart a JHS pedal and noted that there doesn't seem to be a lot of parts inside. Josh goes through John's video and points out various misconceptions, and Josh is extremely transparent about the various costs involved in running a company and bringing a product to market. It's a lot more than just the raw cost of the parts. I would encourage Espen and his viewers to watch Josh's video and then scale everything up from the complexity of a pedal to the complexity of a flagship synthesizer. Although I should mention that there are some very complex guitar pedals, the JHS color box is basically a Neve 1073 preamp in a box, and the fact that they're able to make this at this price point is pretty miraculous. John watched Josh's video, took it to heart, and responded with a video titled, I owe JHS an apology. They're not ripping us off. Maybe Espen will watch Josh's video, learn something, and issue his own follow-up. Now, Espen's not entirely wrong. Certainly, teenage engineering is approaching Gucci bag territory. And yeah, the Moog Mini Moog Model D reissue does not need to be $5,000. But overall, it's clear that Espen has no experience with electronic design, software development, or what it takes to run a successful company. And as Paul Schreiber of Synthesis Technology pointed out in this talk titled Helpful Eurorack Design Tips, there's a big difference between designing a prototype and designing a product that you're actually manufacturing that will hold up in the field and not swamp the manufacturer with warranty repairs. I think everyone should watch this video, so I'll include a link in the description below. I think the main thing that put me off was the term scam. That implies that some dishonesty is involved. Yes, Don Buchla's stuff was expensive, but the amount of R&D involved for products that were always a bit esoteric and wouldn't sell in large amounts was tremendous. And despite the high price of his instruments, I don't think Don Buchla was ever driving around in Lamborghinis and taking flights in his private jet. If instead of calling high-priced synths a scam, Espen simply said they had an unappealing value proposition, I might be more on board. Okay, one more thing. I found the use of this thumbnail particularly infuriating. That and the title kind of imply that the reason Sequential isn't happy is because Espen complained about them using a cheap PC motherboard in their Prophet X, but the main thing Sequential wasn't happy about was the fact that Espen suggested a power supply with an incompatible pinout that would fry people's Prophet X synths if they tried to use them. I addressed the overall question about whether it's appropriate to use PC motherboards and synthesizers in another video. Although I do want to make it clear that in the specific case of the Prophet X, Sequential fell down in the department of reliability testing.